Ho-ho, there's a Dollar Tree bag here. There must be some goodies inside this bag, right? Haha. Yeah, let's show you what's going on in here. Big thanks to Alfonso for giving me the heads up on the Dollar Tree, having their dollar DVDs and Blu-rays back. Let's start off with the first one that I pulled out of the bag. It is a movie called Don John. I almost said Don Juan. Ay, chingado. Anyway, Don John is a movie that was recommended to me and Amy by Alfonso, starring and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's also directed by him. I think Tony Danza is in it, and it sounds like it's a pretty unique little film. Joseph Gordon-Levitt has this big obsession with porn films, and I guess in this case he tries to make sure things happen his way, so to speak. I haven't looked too much into the plot, but we'll see what happens. Alfonso said this movie is pretty funny, pretty smart, so I'm looking forward to Don John. The next film I'm pulling out of the bag, Mean Dreams. Oh, look at that, starring the late great Bill Paxton. I don't know a whole lot about this movie, but from what I read, it sounds like a solid little thriller. Two people getting away, learning about life and love while on the run, and it looks like they run into trouble, so to speak. Very curious about this. This has the potential, I think, to be a nice little hidden gem. Something solid. So I figured for $1, why not? Next out of the bag is Standoff, starring Brendan Fraser. I passed this one up on the first two Dollar Trees that Amy and I went to, and then at the third Dollar Tree I saw it, and I just decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll buy it. It's pretty much a heist or robbery gone wrong, and every time I hear that kind of premise for a movie, I always think of Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon. Attica, Attica. Anyway, this one's got Brendan Fraser in it, and I think it's got the potential to be solid. Why not? The next one out of the bag is... Oops, if I can ever get a grip on it. Yeah. Ballistic, X versus Sever, starring Antonio Banderas and Lucy Liu. I had never seen it before. Amy recommended this actually to me. She said this is a fun film. And she remembers going to a convention of sorts at one point back then when they were promoting this film. And I think they were giving away some flyers or posters for it, is what she said. But she recommended this, so I am taking Amy's word for it. And I'm looking forward to seeing this. So this looks like it's got the potential to be a fun little action film. For $1, no less. And then next out of the bag, Open Windows. This was a movie I was curious about because I remember seeing that pop up on websites that were reviewing this at the time. I think when it was on a festival run or something, if I remember correctly. But we'll see what happens. I'm very curious about this, starring Elijah Wood. Celebrity stalking gone wrong. We'll see what happens. Heard it's supposed to be pretty good, so why not? And then next out of the bag, a movie called The Flock, starring Richard Gere, Claire Danes. Wow. I figure, you know what? I liked Richard Gere in Mothman Prophecies. This looks like it has the potential to be a solid little thriller. I figured, why not? I'll take my chances. And, based on reading it, Richard Gere's investigating a sex offender, a sexual predator or something, and things go crazy. Very curious to see how this one turns out. The next one I got is a movie called Hangman's Curse. Pretty cool looking little cover. I don't know anything about this movie, but it looks like teenagers and curses in high schools or something. I don't know what, but hey, you know what? Figure, why the hell not? Hangman's Curse. Give it a chance. And then the next one I'm pulling out of the bag is The Woman in Black 2, Angel of Death. I haven't watched the first one yet. I own it. So yeah, shame on me for not watching it yet, because I hear it's a classic. But Woman in Black 2, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews, mostly bad ones. So I didn't get it initially when it was like, $10 or whatever the hell back in the day. But I figured for $1, might as well complete that collection. And then the last one out of the Dollar Tree bag, Cowabunga! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The next mutation, East meets West. Yes, this is the series that had Venus de Milo, a female Ninja Turtle. As the first 7 episodes in here, the costumes just look so horrible. I've seen an episode or two of this back in the day. I think I was in middle school or something. I didn't like it at the time, but you know what? I'm a big Ninja Turtles nerd going back to the 80s, so I figured for $1, and it's released by Shout Factory, I'll add it to the collection. Now, that was my Dollar Tree haul. I'm going to take you now back to the ice. Yeah, to the ice, the hockey ice. It was myself, Amy, Sarah, Amber. We all did on the ice challenge for the San Diego Gulls. Alright, that was the On the Ice challenge. Yeah, very inexperienced at hockey. I suck at hockey. Or attempts at hockey. Couldn't make the puck in the freaking goal. Goddamn. Anyway, about a month before that, we went to San Diego Gulls game commemorating Willie O'Ree. 2018 Hall of Fame inductee. He made it in. He broke the color barrier in hockey just like Jackie Robinson did for baseball. Those were his career stats as a Gull. He was only with the Boston Bruins for a couple seasons. His numbers weren't eye-popping, but with the Gulls, yeah, he had some good ones there. Oh, man. But there you go. Willie O'Ree, the Jackie Robinson of hockey, and it was Willie O'Ree night when the Gulls took on the Bakersfield Condors, and they were giving out commemorative bobblehead dolls of the Hall of Famer. Now, there was some more San Diego sports history too recently. San Diego Sockers had their home opener, and they were honoring the late Ron Newman. He was the coach for the San Diego Sockers back then, and he helped them win 10 championships in 11 seasons. The Sockers have won 14 overall. That is incredible. All right, to continue the San Diego Sockers history right here, that night I also decided to buy a San Diego Sockers shirt. For those who are a fan or are curious about arena soccer, trivia right here, these stars on the San Diego Sockers logo represent their 14 championships that they've won in the MASL or Arena Soccer League history. Man, oh man. And I'm not a fan of outdoor soccer. It's slow, but indoor soccer, high scoring, lots of fun. I love it. And look at this. One of the Christmas presents I got from Amy. The San Diego Fleet t-shirt. That's right, there's a brand new football league starting up, the AAF, American Alliance of Football. And the San Diego Fleet is one of the new teams in there, one of 8 teams. And so San Diego football is back the week after the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'll be rooting on the San Diego Fleet. I'm prepared. And then after the San Diego Fleet, there's also another San Diego First happening, and it's in this. As Amy has been kind enough to give me as a Christmas present for us tickets to the San Diego Seals inaugural home opener. Arena lacrosse. Oh, man. I know people have played lacrosse. It's a pretty physical game. It promises to be insane. I do love me some hockey and some fights in hockey. I think we're going to get the same thing here in arena lacrosse. So we're going to the inaugural opener. And man, oh man, these were some great Christmas gifts that Amy got me. But she also got me a few other ones too. Check this out. She got me John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. This is a movie I've been curious about for a while. I had never seen it. Got more curious about it when Amy and I went to the John Carpenter concert and he played the theme from this film. And I'll tell you what, this has the potential to be an underrated film, to say the least. I feel like people don't really talk about this one. And so I feel like once I see it, or once we see it, it's going to be probably a solid little film. And it's even got a segment on here, Horror's Hallowed Grounds. So if there's some LA locations in here, got some filming locations to visit. Oh yeah. And then Amy was also wonderful to get me the Blu-ray of The Incredible Melting Man. A movie I had not seen, but I became familiar with because I saw clips that included effects like this from the legendary Rick Baker. Holy shit. This looks... I don't want to say it. I don't want to say an obvious pun. I know what you're thinking. But yeah, this does look ridiculous and gnarly, and I'm not going to say the other word. It's in the title if you haven't figured it out. But man, I cannot wait to see these films. So yeah, these were the incredible things that Amy got me for Christmas. Let's flash back a little bit before that, a month before that, for my birthday, no less. She was wonderful enough to get me the first English translated book on the history of Goblin. 7 Notes in Black. It's a book that's 600 pages long. Man, I cannot wait to learn more about Claudio Simonetti and Goblin. Man, oh man, this is incredible. This thing is thick. Got some reading to do, and it's still sealed. Amy, you are a true angel for finding that. And then also for my birthday, Amy got me the Demon soundtrack in the limited edition collector's tin. Wow. Amazing. And if you haven't seen the Weapon X 1990s video, this is exactly what comes in here. Well, I got the birthday greeting from my love, Amy. I also got this stuff in the collector's tin. You get a little holographic card in here that's like see-through. You get a collector's pin in here, which is pretty damn... Oh, fuck. Jesus. Okay. That'll teach you not to touch things. Nah, I'm being stupid. I love this movie so damn much. But you also get the Metropole ticket in here, which, coincidentally, if you look on the back, it's got some blood. Oh yes, lots of blood in Demons. And that's, of course, the replica ticket that our main character takes. And then it comes with the collector's soundtrack right here, the original soundtrack, composed by Claudio Simonetti. It doesn't include the heavy metal tracks that were done by the Scorpions, Accept, Motley Crue, a bunch of others. But hey, you get a picture of Claudio and Dario Argento on the back. These are all the tracks done by Claudio Simonetti. So this is going to be pretty cool to listen to. And you also get a little soundtrack remix CD. That's pretty gnarly. Alright, I got this Padres jersey as well for Christmas. Look at this. All prepared for FanFest now. Let's go, Padres. We met Greg Vaughn last year. Maybe we'll meet Eric Hosmer or Franmil Reyes this year. Who knows? Man, I can't wait to go to FanFest. It's a free event. Get a meet and greet with the Padres players. And then later that night, we're going to the San Diego Seals inaugural home opener. Oh, man. Ooh, so there you have it, folks. All the crazy gifts that I got for Christmas, my birthday, as well as the fun hunting at the Dollar Tree. All this made possible thanks to Amy and all kinds of wonderful family members, friends. 2018 was incredible. Time for 2019 to kick off and keep it going.